Hello everyone and welcome to At a Glance. This is your host the Pixel Pirate, delivering previews of the latest and greatest games from the Gamesphere. Today we are looking at a game called The Forest. The Forest is a first-person survival horror simulator and is developed by Endnight Games. So let's see what the game is all about. Alright, so as you can see, we are in a plane in the beginnings of a plane crash. There, half the plane is now missing. We have our little son here, who is probably quite terrified indeed. And eventually we'll hit the ground. We are to, in fact, survive. Okay, there we go. And this is where we meet the, I guess, the main enemy of the game. When we stop blacking out here. This is like the tribal guys. They are pretty nasty pieces of work indeed. I do believe they are in fact cannibals. So they're stealing our son and we need to perhaps try and get him back. So off he goes and we black out again. Very unfortunate state of affairs. So that is basically the long and short of the story. Story of the game. We have in fact survived our plane crash here. Now, we can pick up all this stuff here. We will do so, and we're going to do so reasonably quickly because we don't have a huge amount of time before the sort of the bad guys come and investigate the plane. Alright, let's just go ahead and pick all this up. Now, the game is a survival game, and it does require you to, of course, survive, which means that you need to eat food, you need to rest, and do other things like that. We're going to grab this, where are we here? Just going to grab this axe here out of the unfortunate stomach of the attendant there. And I think we're about done in the plane. No, okay, we can eat that. We do have a full stomach already, so that was kind of a little bit of a waste, but that's okay. We can live with that. You do have an inventory, of course, and everything that I'm picking up here, except for the food that I'm eating, is going straight into my inventory. Alright, you might notice that all these things are in fact glowing around here. That just simply means that I can pick it up or at least interact with it. Alright, let's grab all that. You can also smash open things just like that and grab anything that you so desire inside there. So we're going to just go ahead and grab all this stuff. It is just basic stuff like stones and things, but that'll help us out later on when we start crafting. There is in fact crafting in the game. And it is basically how you survive, much like any survival game. So, yes, we need to keep that in mind and pick up all the things that we can. Okay, we actually have a full inventory now, at least for the stuff, the stones. Can't pick up any more stones, which is actually an interesting part about the game because it's much more realistic compared to other perhaps survival games in that you can't just carry as much as you wish in your inventory. You can only carry a certain amount. For example, if you want to carry logs, you can only carry 2 logs at a time and do that. Now, I am looking around here. I am being very careful because the tribesmen will probably come fairly soon. What we're going to do today is we're going to run away. And we will encounter those tribesmen a bit later when I show off the combat. But for now, I want to show you the crafting elements of the game. Alright. Need to be careful that I don't actually run too much and things like that because I can get very winded and I'll start getting hungry. That means I'll start actually losing stamina as I get more and more hungry and more tired. So I need to save my strength a little bit so that I can actually do a bit of crafting and stuff before it starts getting dark and cold. Alright, I think I found a very nice area to show off the crafting here. It's a very cut off area and it's not going to gain a lot of attention from the tribesmen. This is something that you have to worry about, that you have to keep out of the way of those people. You can fight them, but you can't fight more than 1 of them. Maybe 2 at the outside. Alright, it's starting to rain there. So let's get on with the crafting here. So this is the survival guide, and basically it tells you about how to actually build all these things, as well as food and other stuff like that. So let's go ahead and build a shelter here, build a hunting shelter, and basically the way that the, I hesitate to say the crafting, but the way that the building works in this game is basically you place the item that you wish to build and then you fill the requirements, which is, for example, in this instance, 9 sticks, 5 rocks, and 8 logs. So we have some of this stuff already, so we're going to actually start building it. And as you can see, it starts appearing as you build it. So there's all our rocks. So we need 4 more sticks and 8 more logs. And it actually tells you in the bottom left corner as you progress away from the building what it is that you need. So we're just paying a very close attention to our surroundings here so as not to get caught out. Alright, so I think we're safe here. We can actually just start to hack away at this tree here. As you would imagine, it being a survival game, all about the trees and also gathering elements as well. So now you have to be careful of trees because they can actually kill you if they fall on you. So we need to stay well away from that. That'll fall down and turn into logs for us. There we go. So you need to be mindful of what you cut down because obviously you want to be hiding the place that you're living. So you can't just cut down everything willy-nilly. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll get all the stuff, I'll create this little shelter, and then we'll come back. Okay, so whilst I was building my my shelter here, we have encountered a tribesman. This is not good. I'm going to try and kill him, or her in this instance. Alright, so hopefully we will survive. And there's another one. Oh god, we're in a bit of trouble here. Oh boy. 3. Oh boy. Not good. So as you can see, like I am getting fairly outgunned here. Oh dear. They are fast and I am dead. Okay, so after our very, very unfortunate demise, I have started again, built another shelter here, and I want to show you the actual crafting. Now, this is a building, don't confuse it with crafting. There is actually elements of the crafting that you can do in the game. This is your inventory. These are all the things that I've collected over time. I've got some rocks here, some sticks, and my axe, of course, a lighter, some booze, and some bars, which we're going to actually eat 2 of, because we're getting a little bit hungry there. Okay, now, the way that the crafting works is that you combine elements. So, let's put this cloth on the table here, and we'll put a bit of booze there, and that gives us a recipe. We'll combine that, and that'll make us a Molotov cocktail there, as you can see. I can then equip that and throw it and kill people very badly. So there you go. So that's basically the long and short of how the crafting goes. And there is a bird on my hand there. There you go. That is basically the long and short of the forest. If you have anything to say about it, or you would like to share your experiences of the game, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you'd like to know more about the game, you can head on over to the Gamepedia wiki, linked in the description. This has been your host, the Pixel Pirate. Thanks everyone for joining us, and I will see you next time.